There she is, the beauty queen.
Oh my God. We're gonna get started this early, huh?
We are.
Okay. Well,
So what's going on, buddy?
I was gonna say, let's get started. Oh, not much. Just a typical Tuesday where I wish it was Friday already.
You know, I thought it was Friday earlier.
Yeah.
I did.
Well,
I was wrong.
I don't know where we're going with all this. I know you.
I don't know either, but
I know you probably are thrown off because you don't have your kids this week. So
right.
So you probably don't even know what day it is because they kind of keep you on a schedule. I don't know with what is the home computer schooling now. I don't know that there's a
Yeah, it's the whole because you don't even know what day it is. It's like
Right.
it doesn't really matter anymore.
no.
I know.
It's painful.
But I took a nap today, and when I woke up, I thought it was Friday, and then I realized it was Tuesday.
I mean that's a big error. I mean, like if you think it's Thursday, if on Thursday you think it's Friday, that's one thing.
Right,
But
right. It's
Tuesday, that's you're really.
I don't know.
It's like
I
trying to.
It's 2:30.
It's like when you try. You run up a flight of stairs and you do every other step. This is like trying to skip 4 steps and kind of, and then
I know. I don't know.
and then pull on a
I'm
groin
tired.
muscle. Yeah,
Tired. Yeah. I hope I don't pull a groin muscle today.
I don't know
So,
why you would.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Rocky, start,
I
my
just wanted
friend.
to know-
Let's get going.
I want to let you know something.
What do you want to let me know?
I'm sipping coffee out of my Mr. Rogers mug.
Oh yeah.
What about you? No coffee? Oh, he's sipping it out of the same mug.
No, I'm not having coffee. I have a little soda with ice. A diet soda. Correction, diet soda with ice.
Oh no, it's a correction.
You
The correction.
listen, because I know.
What's next? Diet sushi?
No, listen. Well, if I had just said soda being generic, you would have jumped all over that and been like, "Oh, Mr. Sugar Cube" or whatever.
No, you said soda.
Yeah, I did, but diet soda is still soda. You know what I mean? That we're not
It's
getting.
okay, listen.
This isn't a noodle pasta debate here, my friend. I'm not
It's
wrong.
Okay, listen.
Okay.
When you get that diet pizza later, we'll
Listen, they do
We'll
make
have
a
that
keto
conversation.
pizza. They do make a keto pizza.
You've actually had it.
I have. It's nothing. It tastes like the box it comes in. It's nothing
Oh,
special.
that's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
When you're building your house on a foundation of sand and lies, you're not.
Right.
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 So what do you got for me today?
Jeez. So I got a couple things, man.
Mhm.
I think we should start it off with this. I got another gift in the PO box.
Oh my God.
I'm on fire.
The biggest regret I have is saying you should get a PO box because now you're getting all kinds of gifts, and I saw what this
Right.
gift is, and I'm a little jealous. It's no
Right.
Mr. Rogers mug, mind you.
It's not okay. It's not, but I got a box from the Sippin' Sisters Cafe, and this fucking dog. Shut up. The Sippin' Sisters Cafe. This dog. Hold on. This dog doesn't make one fucking noise all day on the couch. The minute I get on the podcast, she's moving around barking. What, like you not like Ben either?
Disrespectful.
It is. Anyway,
Mm.
so Sippin' Sisters Cafe, Avondale, Arizona. So anybody
Mhm.
who's in the Arizona area, I don't even know where Avondale, Arizona is. Couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I just know it's in Arizona. She sent the box.
Yeah.
In the box
Uh-huh.
is a Sipping Sisters Cafe T-shirt
Uh-huh.
that says Sippin' Sisters Cafe, scratch-made soups, sweets, and more. I mean, what a shirt that is, right?
Scratch made. That sounds good.
Scratch-made.
Mm.
And let me open my fridge here. We're going live in the fridge. What is this? Oh, Sippin' Sister Cafe dill pickles and Sippin' Sister Cafe pickles green tomatoes made scratch from the Sippin' Sisters Cafe. Did you get that today?
No, I didn't get that today.
No, you didn't get
No.
that. You didn't get it today.
But I don't have a PO box either, so That might be part of the
Right.
reason.
True.
Although they would have my PO, not PO, they would have my return address from
Right.
the orders I shipped out to them for the T-shirts.
Right. Because they're big fans.
Yeah, I
Now,
hear.
I think you should tell. I think you should let everybody know.
Well, I hear
What?
that
Yeah.
on Saturdays,
Right.
our T-shirts are now their official uniform. The Breakfast Club
That's right.
T-shirts, which is pretty cool.
Right.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I think that is pretty cool that every Saturday they wear the Breakfast Club. Now, if you go to our Instagram page, the Brizzcliz page, I posted a picture there of them wearing the shirts
Right.
on Saturday.
Right.
Which to me, that's totally cool. That's their Saturday uniform.
Yeah, we're totally we're marking out for
We're big in
ourselves
big in Avondale, Arizona.
here. Yeah, we're big in Avondale.
The Sippin' Sisters.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cool. The shirt's cool. The dill pickles and the green tomatoes, the pickled green tomatoes. That's pretty cool.
You haven't opened
mean,
them yet?
I have not, but I'm having some steak tonight with little mushrooms, and I think I'm going to break into the green tomato.
I'm curious. I think you should put the shirt on,
Yeah.
turn on the camera, film
Okay.
opening up the jar and trying one out, and
This sounds very seductive.
yeah. Well, you can make it as sexy as you want,
Yeah.
and give them a little rub.
You want me to like suck on the dill pickle? Does that get you going?
No, I said the tomatoes. Listen, man, I kind of want the. I'm kind of lobbying for you to send me
I'm
the
going to try to
pickles.
pull some strings. I'm going to pull some strings.
You
and see what
you
I
could
can
just
get
send me your jar of pickles. You don't need them.
I'm a big star. I'm a big star.
Yeah, you're big in Avondale.
Big in Avondale.
Son of a bitch.
Can we make that a shirt? I'm big in Avondale.
You can make anything you want into a shirt. Just don't involve me.
Well, I wanted to get that. I think that's big news. But
yeah.
it's a solid gift.
Mhm.
Appreciate it, Sippin' Sisters. I know they listen to the podcast as well, so
Mhm.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I will say though, the Mr. Rogers coffee mug, I just used it, and I pop every single. This is the dumbest thing, but I sit there and I watch the coffee go in
And
from my Keurig, and I watch the sweater change from blue to tan slowly, and I look at it and I'm like, I get excited. And then it was done today, and I looked at the cup, I held it up, and I actually took a Snapchat and sent it to Chrissy, who sent us the mugs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm using the mug. Like, I don't know. I thought it was cool.
that's cool. I like the little cartoon King Friday and the trolley on there. So are we done with your fan mail for the week? Or did you get more? Because I don't want to.
Well, I got 2 this week. I also got
Jesus Christ! I was just kidding. Fuck.
I got a nice coffee mug with a bearded coffee mug. That was a couple days ago from Bonnie. Nice little bearded coffee mug. Yeah. It's nice.
That's
Looks
good.
like my face on a coffee mug.
I didn't when you described it, I didn't get it till I saw you use it in a video or something. So when you're drinking from it, it kind of matches up to your face where the beard would go. That's the
really
idea of
weird.
the mug. I get it now. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I get it.
Yeah.
At first,
It's
I
good.
thought
I
it was
it's a nice
like
cup.
when you're like, there's a beard on it. I thought maybe it had fur on it on the outside of the mug, and I was like, that's not.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
It would for the first couple times you use it. Then I would
But you
assume
couldn't
that.
wash it, I guess.
No, it'd get all
You have
fucked
to like
up.
shampoo it.
I don't know.
I mean, listen, what are we? We're 9 minutes in, and this podcast has gone to shit.
It's rudderless. We're out.
Right.
They can't. I've been told many times in many aspects of life, it can't all be winners.
Right.
Whatever. What else you got for me today?
So this is funny because I talked to you literally 45 minutes ago, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I got this, and this." And I sat down on the couch. I had my coffee. I was watching Law and Order, and I totally forgot the rest
Law and Order.
because I didn't put it in my notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, totally flubbed that one.
Oh my god.
I had other stuff too, and it was I don't even know.
Well,
I don't
you
even
got-
know what it was.
I know you had a Howard Brody story. Is that where we want to go?
I do have a Howard. I do have our good friend Howard Brody.
That's the
who
only-
does not listen to the show.
That's the only thing that rung a bell. I remember you said you had some other stuff, and I totally forgot about it too because I'm like, oh well, it's his story. He can And then of
Yeah.
course here you come empty-handed,
Right.
to your own
Well, I
podcast.
was so
Like
excited about the package that it took over everything.
I've never had this much excitement about any of
This
my
podcast is
package.
brought to you by Sipping Sisters Cafe. No, you've never had that ever.
No, nobody's ever been excited about any package I've delivered.
Right.
So,
So I
yeah.
have a Howard Brody story. So everybody, we have our I don't even know what you would call him. He doesn't listen to the show. It
Can I?
doesn't matter.
Can I?
But
Can I? Let
what?
me like for all those that don't know who Howard Brody is, and like there's
Right.
that's a lot. That's like that's a majority of people. He is somebody we know who's in the wrestling business. He's been a promoter for years and years and years. He's done some other stuff. He's dabbled in. I think he co-wrote a book for Dusty Rhodes, and so listen, credit where credit's due. He's the president of the NWA, yada yada. He's been on
Monday
WWE
Night
once
Raw.
for that.
Yeah.
But he's kind of a bumbledeck, and I say that with all the loving, I loving whatever intent is that he's kind of like he just if you were to visualize the word bumbledeck, I'm not even giving you a definition of what bumbledeck is, but if you were just to hear that word for the first time ever, he might, even without ever seeing him, you might picture someone like Howard. And
Right.
I'm saying that in the most lovingly way. I'm not trying to be mean spirited, but it's just a word that always came to mind with Howard. Now I'll probably catch heat for this somewhere, but I have been on his bad side before when I've sent
Which
him
we've talked about
a
it.
photo of my balls. So we did tell
Right.
that story.
Right.
But you,
But everything, like, this is the best explanation I can give. If you've ever watched Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David, I feel like he is the real life. Nothing he does goes right. Everything goes south. Like no matter what he touches, literally, just it burns.
well, yeah, not so much that like Larry David or the show, but more like the song is like the end
Right.
of every day of Howard's life.
Right, right. So anyway,
Yeah,
here's the story.
yeah,
So for this, I'm gonna have to like introduce new characters here. So
okay.
when I was wrestling, obviously you know this, the Slambinos. We were working for Howard Brody's promotion called Ring Warriors. We
A-
taped in Las Vegas.
And if anyone
Right.
can't figure it out, the Slambinos are like this over the top Italian
Right, like
cartoony
mafioso.
mafioso. Yeah, okay.
Right, right. And for me, I was all comedy. The other guy tried to be serious and Italian. And can you stop shaking your ice cubes over there? Wow, you thirsty?
Yeah, I don't have
Anyway.
I don't have a dog to interrupt, so I was trying to,
Right.
you know.
Anyway, so we're these over top mafia cartoony. It was just ridiculous. If you go to my YouTube page, the video is up of us going to like a pizza place making pizza. It was the stupidest thing ever, but one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. And our good friend Disco Inferno was there, and Ben hates him.
Your
But-
good friend Disco Inferno.
Right. So anyway, we had this tag team, me and a guy that I will not name because he doesn't deserve it. So we did this stuff for Ring Warriors, and Howard Brody was on WGN America, national television, Saturday mornings. I'm putting myself over. And me and the guy that was my partner, we obviously, I don't wrestle anymore. We had like, I would say we had a falling out, just some junk, just he thinks wrestling's real and, takes it way too serious. Anyway, I get a picture. I get a text message.
Okay, sorry.
A text message from our friend. I don't even know what you call him. He used to be in the Breakfast Club. I don't know if he is anymore. He probably listens now. He's going to hear this. He's going to get mad. He's still in the Breakfast Club, but if Ben doesn't pay him, he won't do anything. Blake Chadwick.
Wow.
Anyway, Blake sends a text message
That's a shot.
to Howard and I, and it's a picture of a flyer for a wrestling show in Georgia.
Right.
Not only is it in Georgia, it's 10 minutes from my house, right? 10 minutes from my house, my old tag team partner with some country bumpkin guy who is not Italian standing next to him, and it says the Slambinos versus Gallows and Anderson. If you don't know Gallows and Anderson, they were in WWE recently. They wrestled the Undertaker at WrestleMania. Whatever. They were famous. You know, honestly, they're pretty well known. Gallows lives 10 minutes from me. So there's a show 10 minutes from my house. The Slambinos are appearing. I'm not the other guy in the picture. It is some other guy. I don't know who he is. He's not me. He's not even Italian. He's got blonde hair, blue eyes. Right?
So he's North Italian.
Right. Now, Howard Brody created this Slambino gimmick. This is his brainchild.
Right.
He chose me and the other guy to be the Slambinos.
Mm-hmm.
So now he sees this guy, who's Howard's also had a falling out with, is using the name with some other guy. And he loses it. The phone rings within 2 seconds.
Can I point out also that our good friend Blake is totally being an agitator here?
Oh, of course he is. Come on.
Because he knows. He sends this to Howard that all of this is going to happen. Everything that happens that you're going to talk about now is going to. He knew what he was doing when he sent this to Howard.
And the best part is Blake will do the group text, and then there's a sidebar text, just me and Blake, we're laughing at how angry Howard's getting, right? Because we know this is going to happen. Well, the phone rings immediately, and here it is. It's Howard Brody. This motherfucker! I mean, he is just, he is just not happy about it, right? Not happy. Because he's like, this is bullshit, blah, 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 blah. He's not, who is this guy? That's not the Slambinos, blah, 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 blah. He's going on and on and on, right? Well, I get it. Because I'm a little pissed too. Like, it's fucking slapping my face. 10 minutes from my house.
Right.
Right? So he's just going on and on and on. This was 2-3 days ago, right? So he says, I'm on the phone with him. He says, I'm texting him. So he texts my old partner, my unnamed partner, sends him a text, and tells him that he can't use that name. Like, you just can't do that. Well, the next day, my unnamed partner puts up a promo video of him with, in the background, it's a TV screen that says Slambinos. And he starts to cut a promo, which in wrestling is like his, his interview, whatever.
It's an interview. It's shit talking. Right. It's
right. Right. So he starts to cut the promo, and this guy, who I don't know who he is, with blonde hair, blue eyes, that's not Italian, walks in the picture with a baseball bat, hits the TV, the Slambino screen. So now I'm like, oh, shots fired. That's directed at me and Howard. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He hit the TV screen, knocks it down, and then proceeds to cut in a horrible promo. It sounds like he's reading off a cue card. He's like, I am Tom Storm. I think that's his name. I don't know. And we are not the Slambinos because they don't exist anymore. That's what it sounded like. And the other guy is doing his usual, my mother takes the groceries home, and the gangsters, like, from New York. Like, he's probably never even been to New York. And they cut this horrible promo, right? Horrible promo. Then they rename themselves, because they're not the Slambinos anymore because they can't use the name. They will now be called Regenesis. That's their name, Regenesis. Which is also a shot at Howard Brody, because the company who produced Ring Warriors was called Global Genesis.
Oh.
So now he's firing another shot, right? Firing another shot. We got 2 shots fired. Boom, hit it to the left and right. Cool. All good. I'm not as mad as Howard is, obviously. So 2 days go by. I don't hear nothing. All of a sudden today, group text, Blake Chadwick strikes again. He sends another flyer, and it says again, Slambinos versus Gal. It's the same flyer. This time it's just zoomed in on the picture. And I'm like, you're such an agitator. Howard says, here's the story. Howard tells me, that's it. You should show up to the show. I said, why would I show up to the show? I said, buy a ticket and sit in the crowd. I said, I'll do that, and I'll hold up signs that say fraud, fake, you're not the real Slambinos. And he says, no, fuck that. You're going to show up to the show with your gear bag. You're going to get dressed and tell them the Slambinos are here to wrestle. I was like, why would I do that? I'm not booked, number one. Number two, I don't want to wrestle, Howard. And he's like, because you're the Slambinos. I was like, but I don't want to be the Slambinos. Like, I don't want to do that.
Boy, he's really brave and volunteering you to do everything there.
Right. Now, it's 10 minutes from my house. I get it. Cool. But there's no way I'm showing up in my Slambino outfit acting like I'm booked for a show that I'm not booked on, number one. Number two, I don't even want to do it. So he wants me to go do it. So I texted Blake. I said, he's serious. And yeah, he was dead. I thought he was joking at first. Dead serious. Wants me to show up as if I was booked because the flyer said Slambinos. But I can't do that. But I thought I show up with signs. And I sit in the crowd. Don't tell anybody I'm coming. And I sit there and I hold up signs that say fraud, fake news Slambinos, you know, that shit sociazzo, you know, all that stuff.
Oh, you almost said his name.
So, I know. But I wanted to do that just to, you know, and I think it would be funny. But anyway,
well,
I feel like this is gimmick. Like I'm AJ Slambino. Like that's me. I actually was a Slambino. I was actually right. I did all the work anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, I think two thoughts here are: unless you want to wrestle and unless you want to work with him or in a match with him, what's the point of doing that? You know, what's the point of the signs and everything else? Plus, are you going to actually spend money and get a ticket to this stupid thing? I mean, I don't know. Just the principle of that alone kind of
you're right. And
rubs
honestly,
me the wrong
there's
way.
no way that I'm not spending $20 on a ticket. B, if you think I'm going to go out that late on a Saturday night, you're out of your mind. So, especially to watch wrestling. Now, I will tell you, the show is loaded. Chris Masters, Gallows Anderson, Heath Slater, Eric Young. I mean, it's a loaded card. Absolutely loaded card. But there's just no way. There's no way I'm going. It's funny that I was replaced by somebody that's A, not Italian. B, I was replaced by someone who has no right to even replace me because he doesn't own the name.
Right.
And C, the promo was so bad that like I almost wanted to cut my own and just like and put myself as like a stand-in in that place and be like, hey, you're really horrible. But
okay.
That's my story. I'm the Slambino.
We're gonna go back. First of all, for what, 2 or 3 years, I had been pushing you to just trademark Slambinos out from under everybody because nobody had done it. And again, because you're such a cheap fucking Jew, you didn't do it. And so now here we are. You could have taken it from Howard. You could have taken it from what's his fuck. And we could be making shirts for it right now. But instead, you just couldn't be bothered. What?
You done? You done with the burial?
No, I'm not. And two, I don't know what Howard's so riled up about. It's kind of the use it or lose it argument.
Well, there's a backstory to the rile, and honestly, it's not interesting. I'll tell you off air because I really don't think anybody who listens to our podcast gives two craps about it.
No, but my thing is that you've adopted it in your usernames and your TikTok gimmick and everything. Like Slambino. Howard hasn't used it in forever. If anyone owns the Slambinos, it's you, as far as I'm concerned. For like nine tenths of the law of whatever possession is 9/10 of the law. You've been using it, so fuck those two guys. But yeah, that's. I mean, come on. It's listen, the joke is that Howard keeps saying he's going to revive Ring Warriors, and that's been a joke.
I heard that all week this week.
That's been a joke for it's been. When did those air? 4 years ago? 3 years ago?
2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, it feels longer, but
right. So, and if anybody listen, and like our audience is obviously they're new to me wrestling. I think they just know me as TikTok star.
Jesus Christ.
Slide that in there. If you have Amazon Prime, I believe it's still on there. I think if you go on Amazon Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, search Ring Warriors. The episodes are on there, and I was in episode like 3 through 12 or something like that. And our pizza commercial is in episode 3, I believe. It's 2 or 3. But I wrestled on there a couple times because it was on national TV. And you can still, if you want to watch me wrestle, best shape of my life, I was wrestling, and you can see me do all the work and carry the Slambinos.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know what? I'm a little fired up now that I think about it.
it's funny that Howard has these delusions that he's going to run again. I don't know. I mean, the running joke.
Because I would love to go to Vegas and wrestle again.
Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't, and I'm not saying that he's not trying to. I'm just saying like that a lot of people involved. The running joke is like, oh, Slambinos episode season 20 coming in.
Ring Warriors, yeah, season 20.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Coming in, 2024 or 20, some unrealistic date,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's. Oh.
Right.
I think the best part about the whole thing was you got Disco Inferno involved, and when you went to go do that pizza commercial, whose name did he bring up first? My name.
First thing was your name. First thing he brought up was your name.
So
first thing he brought up.
Just keep that in terms of who's over and who's all you Slambinos. Take a
you
back
just made me
seat.
think of something
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So talking about names and TikTok, I'm thinking all this stuff now. So this week, 2 weird scenarios happened on TikTok. One was I showed you guys a lady. I didn't know who it was. She writes on one of my comments that I showed my husband this video, and he says, "Oh, that guy's in the Breakfast Club. He was good friends with Jackie."
Mm-hmm.
And I sent it to you guys because I was like, "What?" And then you obviously we connected the dots there. I didn't realize it, but then it was somebody that we know, right?
Right.
Right. What is that noise in the background?
That's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I heard it. Anyway, you got all types of issues over there today. You're going to talk about my dog barking. My dog just threw up during this podcast, and I cleaned it, and you didn't even notice.
Why did you clean it? The dog will just eat it up later.
I don't know. She drank too much water and puked.
Yeah, they get back to it.
Anyway, so the person, we're all over the board today, man. This is going to be awful hard to listen to.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, so anyway.
We get another shot of this in 2 days. We'll make better.
Right. So the person that commented was watching my videos and following me without knowing who I was. They just saw me on TikTok, thought I was interesting. Show her husband. Her husband's like, "Oh, I know that guy. He's part of the Breakfast Club. He knows Jackie.
Right.
He was good friends with Jackie." And she says, "So was my husband." I sent it to you guys. You guys obviously put it together. It was Jim, right? Jim's the guy.
Yeah.
Right.
He's part of the circle of friends with Jackie that knew Chris Canyon. Right. Like it was Jim and it was Hurricane Helms and a bunch of other guys, and they're the ones that are in that football pool that Blake got into.
That Blake's in.
Yeah.
Right. So this lady, his wife, stumbles upon my TikTok, not knowing who I am, starts following me because she thinks I'm entertaining, then shows her husband a video, and the husband's like, "I know that guy." That's number one.
Right.
Number two, I've told you this story already. Number two, I get a thing that somebody duetted me. They duetted the video of me and my mom watching me get roasted by real Ray William. And the duet is a girl that I dated in the 90s, like middle school, high school. Like, I'm talking early to mid-90s, probably mid-90s. Maybe early to 90s. I don't talk to her. Like, we have no interaction. I probably haven't seen her in 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. And I see this duet, and I click it, and I was like, oh, my God, I know her. And she's watching it going, she writes, "My son sent me this." So her son does not know who I am. Sends his mother a video and says, "Watch this guy getting roasted," watching it with his mom. She looks at it and goes, "Holy crap, I know that guy. I used to date him in the 90s. And her son is saying, "I don't believe you. You don't know him. He's TikTok famous." And she's like, "I know this guy."
This is like the 4th time this has happened.
Right. So these are people I haven't seen in 20 years are like seeing me on TikTok. And we're all over the United States. Like, this is not like they live, some live in Florida, some live in I don't even know where, but they found me on TikTok. they see me. I come across their For You page.
Yeah.
Pretty wild stuff.
It's funny. It's funny how somebody you haven't seen in 20 years just discovers you, and it's not even there in their feed. It's their kids are aware of you. That's
Right.
Johnny Vandal was
Pretty
the same
wild.
way.
Right, Johnny Vandal, right? His niece, same thing.
Yeah.
And what's the worst part is when once they're captured on that first video, they start to watch the rest. And next thing I know, they're like, "Why are you dancing with your shirt off?" Like, and I was like, "Nah, don't worry about that."
Don't worry.
But
That's not for
as
you.
weird as-
That's not for you.
But that's not as weird as going to work. And a lady at work who never says a word to me, ever, never even talks to me, is standing next to me waiting to talk to someone else that I was talking to. And when I'm finished talking, she's just like shyly goes, "I just can't ever look at you the same now that I see you dancing with your shirt off on TikTok." I was like, "What?" All right, you never said a word to me in your life, yet you're at home watching me dance with my clothes off on TikTok. And now I'm at work, and everybody at work's like, "There he is, Mr. TikTok famous," especially at my office. They all are like, "Oh, TikTok star, TikTok famous," and they're all like,
I smell
all
a
the
lot
girls
of
are like,
jealousy.
"We've seen you with your shirt off." Well, but the girls are like, "We've seen you with your shirt off." I was like, "That's great. Don't steal. I don't have to talk to you about stealing and have my shirt off.
Right.
You need to give me my shirt off or something." Anyway, it's weird, right?
Yeah.
But leads me to the next thing. This is a great segue.
Okay.
I remembered. This all sparked me to remember what I wanted to talk about today.
Okay. It was a long and treacherous journey, but we're here.
Right. We finally got
We've
there.
arrived. We're at the summit.
So this week was a really big. It wasn't even a big week. A big day yesterday.
Are we talking about Santa Claus?
Not only Santa Claus friended me last week. We're friends now.
Well, he not only friended you.
Right. He duetted me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Claus with 1.4 million followers duetted me.
Right.
That's a big deal, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, did you? It's only a big deal if you get a rub out of it, right?
I went from 47.8 followers to 48.1, so definitely got a rub out of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
I'll take the rub.
Yeah.
So I got a duet from Santa Claus. Then, within minutes, our good friend Lincoln, the shy and awkward guy,
Oh.
liked one of my posts. It was the post that I made yesterday on TikTok about the Too Sweet with the Bacon Sizzle, the secret Breakfast Club handshake. If you haven't seen it, go do it.
Right.
And duet it. Because, and by the way, there's like 5 or 6 duets on it right now. So that post got over. But not only did he like it, he went to my Instagram page, followed me on Instagram, and liked 2 of my pictures of food.
You know what's funny is people just think we sound ridiculous right now. Or
Right.
let me revise that. You sound ridiculous right,
Right,
now.
I do.
And honestly, like 3 months ago, I thought you sounded ridiculous too. But now that now that I'm on board here and we're in business together, I'm all for you having followers.
But these are big names. 600,000 followers, 1.4 million.
Yeah.
Real Ray William.
Yeah.
Real Ray William, who roasted me. My video is at 2 million views there. It's at 500,000 likes. He liked one of my other posts yesterday. We're friends now. Like, he's following me. I'm following him. I'm commenting. He's commenting back. Santa Claus. If I comment on Santa Claus, he comments. Me and Santa got it. I see people begging, "Please, Santa, follow me, comment." I'm like, "Yo, Santa." He's like, "What up, homie?" Like, we're friends. Like,
Right.
we hit that point now. So I'm getting there, man. I'm climbing up the TikTok ladder. Good thing it wasn't banned.
Oh, TikTok? Yeah, that would have been a disaster for you.
Disaster, right?
What would you?
For both of us. Me? Come on, we would have sold a shirt.
Yeah, but you would have lost all purpose in life. I mean, TikTok's really become your
become Mr.
your
TikTok.
Identity here.
Right.
At work,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
People, long lost people are discovering you. It's
right.
How
Right.
how are you going to find the rest of your old girlfriends?
Right. Right. And I don't think I even talked about this. When I filmed me and my mom watching the roast, after I got done, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to post this. My mom goes, "You were filming me?" I was like, "We were looking at the camera. You were looking at yourself. What did you think you were looking at?" She's like, "I don't know." That's how my mom talks, by the way.
I assumed you weren't making a fake voice for her.
That's how she talks. So yeah, but anyway, it's been a big week on TikTok. I don't know. I feel rejuvenated because I will tell you, I was at a low point with the TikTok a couple weeks ago where I was like, I just don't feel like anything's going. And you said, ask Ray Williams to roast you, and I did, and he roasted me. And that from that day on, I mean, we've been on the ride. I got 5,300 followers out of that.
Now keep going with that theme. Let's go with the how I only have good ideas, and I'm
you do,
and I'm like
you are Ben the Brain Temples, and
like at least 40% of your success on TikTok is me.
100% true. I can't deny. But I have one more thing to talk about, and I'll end the show with it unless you have something else. If you go ahead first, and then I'll end it with what I want to say.
I got Stugotz, man. I'm just gonna let you ride this one.
All right, here it is. Are you ready for this?
I don't know. I'm not sure now. You got me nervous.
How are we just gonna drive right past your facial debut on TikTok? We're just driving right past it, and I went to the comments.
Yeah.
To look to see if anybody was like, "Is that Grumpy Ben?" Nobody. They all just no-sold it. I was like, "Wait a second. We're just gonna go right past that. You're sitting there on like." And then I thought to myself, "This dumbass posted it on the wrong account and meant to post it on his Grumpy Ben account."
No, I didn't.
And
I didn't.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah. No, I mean on purpose, not on purpose. I posted on the one that has followers.
I mean, it was a hilarious video. That Dan Marino. That's one of the best things ever.
Yeah.
Steven Smith can't say it.
With marble mouth.
Right.
No, I listen. I didn't realize that I hadn't been on before. I'm in that 3.2 million view one, but you can't see me.
Bushes.
I'm in the bushes,
right.
Holding the bushes back while they have the water explode up. But I didn't realize
working hard as usual.
Yeah, whatever, man. I got as wet as those guys did. I didn't realize it was that I hadn't been in a TikTok. I'm in them. You hear me. I'm usually the one filming.
It's okay. Listen, everybody go watch the video on the Briskles page to see Grumpy Ben's debut on the TikTok. Like, your face is there.
Yeah, whatever.
It was the first, when I saw it, I was like, there's no way.
No,
no. I wanted to put that sound to it. No way.
No, you're wrong. You're 1,000% wrong. I am in.
Been in one before.
I'm in the one where I'm walking out of Publix, and then I turn the camera around to give him the chocolate donuts.
Yeah, see, the chocolate donuts and Marco being so mad at it overtook the facial.
Yeah.
This was just you and Steve Smith just chilling.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I look good, but yeah. Look,
I'm surprised the DMs aren't filled up with ladies going, "Can I make him smile?"
Yeah, well, the orgy's coming up. I've got a few open slots.
They message me and say, "I'm gonna make Grumpy Ben smile."
Okay.
And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's got a 2:30 time slot on the 17th of October in Fort Lauderdale."
Yeah.
I'm writing it down. You don't even know. You think it's gonna be where we're gonna get there, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, pal, we've got a 2:30, a 3:30, and a 6:30 scheduled today for you."
It's gonna be a nightmare booking after another.
Right.
Just as a rib, you're gonna.
Oh. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're gonna do.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful.
Oh, my God.
All right, that's all I got.
Suddenly,
I feel like this podcast went sideways. I feel we were like, I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
Lack of sleep. I just had coffee. I'm going to work out.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I got steaks ready to go.
Yeah, dogs puking, whatever.
Dogs puking.
It's a full...
A coyote ran across my car today on the way to work at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Ran across your car? Like in front of it?
Stopped.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, at first I was like, what the hell is that thing? It was a coyote.
Mm.
And then 30 minutes later, a deer.
Mm.
And the deer didn't run across. The deer was in the road. And it was on a highway. And I had to come to a stop on a highway at 3:30 in the morning because the deer was confused as to where to go. And I was like, come on, buddy, get out of the way. And he finally took off, and then I kept going. I was the only one on the road.
You were lucky someone didn't slam into you.
There was nobody on the road. But
no, I know. I'm saying.
A cop isn't like, why are you stopping in the middle of the road? I'm like, oh, the deer. He's like, what deer?
Right.
Yeah.
I need you to step out of the car and walk a straight line now.
Right. So, all right, that's all I got. I got to work out.
I know. Every day is a workout.
Well, I mean,
Look,
I have a body like this coming.
Listen.
There's abs there, pal.
Dude, just doing this with you is enough workout for me. Carrying it.
It's the only workout you're going to get, except for walking across the back and forth from the sushi buffet, from one end to the other.
I'm carrying a lot of dead weight for about an hour on Tuesdays.
Oh, you're an ass. All right, that's it. I'm done.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.